Hello, friends. Arvind Kejriwal's rapid rise to power is unprecedented in Indian politics. He started his Aam Aadmi Party in 2012 and was elected Chief Minister of Delhi in 2013. It usually takes years, sometimes decades, for political parties to establish themselves and win majorities through elections. Kejriwal did that in 2 years, and this without any specific ideological aims, just as a person fighting against corruption in politics. That is quite an achievement. He started NGOs starting in the year 2000 and was able to quit his job as a revenue service officer about 6 years after that. Now, no ordinary person who has a family and financial commitments to handle can simply start a social service NGO and then quit his job in the process unless he has a stable source of funding. So, who was funding Kejriwal? In 2000 to 2001, Kejriwal started an NGO called Sampurn Parivartan. There are reports that he received $80,000 from the Ford Foundation, and this while he was still employed by the Government of India as a revenue service officer. This was illegal. In 2004, he became an Ashoka Fellow. The term Ashoka Fellow makes it sound like this is a fellowship from an Indian organization, but it is not. It is sponsored by an American organization, which is also under the Ford Foundation. In 2005, he set up the Kabir Foundation, and there are reports that this NGO is said to have received $172,000 from the Ford Foundation in July 2005. Again, while he was still employed by the Government of India as a revenue service officer. This, again, was an illegal act. He was given the Magsaysay Award, the Asian equivalent of the Nobel Prize, in 2006 for his involvement in the Parivartan movement. This Magsaysay Award is also managed and funded by the Ford Foundation. Do you see a pattern here? Kejriwal resigned from the Revenue Service in 2006. Did he feel secure by then that funding would continue to flow in uninterrupted? Because the contributions his NGOs had received by then were 10 times the equivalent of what he would have earned as an officer working for the Government of India. The Ford Foundation is ostensibly a philanthropic organization, but there are declassified documents available on the internet and books written stating that the Ford Foundation has been used in the past by American agencies like the CIA to fund covert activities in different countries via labor unions, universities, and media outlets. Was Kejriwal's movement against corruption, using Anna Hazare as its face, actually a foreign enterprise to launch his political career and install him as chief minister in a state located in the very heart of India? I find it strange and surprising that these allegations were not investigated earlier, as these could have significant security implications for India involving foreign interference and the use of foreign funding to influence Indian politics. Why did the government let Kejriwal off the hook all these years? Maybe they were waiting for something bigger, like the massive liquor scam for which he has been arrested, so they could nail him for sure. Now, even more troubling, Gurpatwant Singh Pannu of the Sikhs for Justice, a Khalistani outfit, has claimed that he gave Kejriwal over $16.7 million. That's about 130 crores in Indian rupees between the years 2014 and 2022 in anticipation of Kejriwal helping his separatist cause. He says Kejriwal said he would have Professor Bhullar, who is the accused in a 1993 bomb blast case in New Delhi, released. Pannu also asked how Kejriwal allowed the arrest of Khalistani separatist Amritpal Singh from Punjab, a state where Kejriwal's Aam Aadmi Party is the ruling party. He asked why people looking to vote on a referendum for the secession of Punjab from India as Khalistan are not being allowed to vote in such a referendum. If there is any truth in what Pannu is saying in his video, Kejriwal was allegedly hobnobbing with separatists. If this is not a national security issue, I don't know what is. And this is probably something the NIA, or the National Investigation Agency, the outfit investigating insurgency, terrorism, and related matters, should definitely look into. The long arm of the law seems to have finally grabbed Arvind Kejriwal. Maybe now, at last, all the skeletons will come tumbling out of the closet. If you like the material I shared today, give this video a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. Until next time, take care.